What's going on YouTube? Urban Tech Reviews, and today I'm just going to get into some of my favorite features in the new iOS 13 update. Tons and tons and tons of features, but I'm just going to get into my favorite ones. I'll leave a link in the description for everything that they updated and all of that. Everything is rolled into the update. I'll leave a link, so if you want to check that out, you can get straight to Apple's website and read and go over every single thing that they updated. Like I said, it's a ton of stuff, and it would take entirely too long for me to go over everything. So I'm just going to go over a few of these things, and then we'll get up out of here. Let's go. One of the new features from iOS 13 is the swipe keyboard. So if you want to use the swipe keyboard, you simply go into your messages, go to click a message, and then hit this little world globe down there. If you hold that in, then you can switch from a couple different type of keyboards. You use your regular keyboard and you just swipe around, and it tries to figure out what you're trying to say. So let's see if I can do Urban Tech Reviews. And there you go, Urban Tech Reviews with the swipe feature. Not hard to do. This is a feature that has been on Android devices for a long time now, and Apple's just catching up and getting to the party, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that it finally got there. Now another new feature is the 3D touch in the control center. So to get to the control center, you grab the top right corner, pull it down diagonally, and then this gives you the control center. So now you can hold or long press, 3D touch, whatever you want to call it, and you can bring up these options. Now from here, you can even take it a step further, hold in Bluetooth, and it brings up your Bluetooth, what devices you have connected, and other things like that. You can also take it another step further and go into your Bluetooth settings from here. If you click that, it'll take you straight into your Bluetooth settings, just like you would if you went into the settings and went the other way. This is the new short method to go and to get into that option. Now, also you can use it for your brightness. You can turn on True Tone, Night Shift, and dark mode on and off from here. Also, you can mess with the volume from here. You can 3D touch that. So definitely check that out. And that's a hot feature, a new feature in iOS 13. Dark mode is one of the newest features and probably my favorite feature in the new iOS update. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can get to dark mode. I'm gonna show you the one way is to go into your control center, swipe down from the corner, and then you hold, long press that, and then you see dark mode is right here. So you can type that and turn dark mode on and off from that way. That's one way to do it. Now, if you can do it you can also do it from the settings too. So you go into settings, and then from settings you go into your display, which is down here, display and brightness. And then when you go to display and brightness, you can go right here where it's light and dark, where you can change those settings right here. Now you can also change it to automatic, and you can put different times where you can set the time of where you want light or dark mode to kick in or to turn off. Another feature that I really like is the 2-finger swipe, and all you do is from here, if you're in the messages, let's get rid of that keyboard. You're in your messages or whatever, and you want to delete a couple messages without deleting them all. You take your 2 fingers, press, and hold up like that, and you see it highlighted a few messages. So you can just keep going up or whatever, and then you can get the delete all option, or you can delete what you want to delete and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you that again. Press with the 2 fingers, you see it activated it, and then you scroll up and you can delete multiple messages at one time instead of having to do it the old way that you had to do it. I have the new volume hub, and all you have to do to activate that is to press up on your volume, which you see you get the fat bar, and if you double tap it, you see it goes to a skinny bar. So that's nice right there. I like the bar like that instead of having the little one up there or the bar wherever it was before. I prefer the new method, and I think it looks a lot better, even though it kind of covers up your app, the clock app or whatever app that you have right there. But it's not bad. I don't think that you can move it. You can, toggle through the volume settings and stuff like that. It would be nice if you could move that around, to any part of the screen that you wanted on. If you was able to move it, that would be a lot better, but I'm not going to complain about it. Another big feature on here, which is probably a lot of people's favorite, is the new Memojis and the customizations that you can do on the Memojis. Now, I'm gonna work mine and try to create one real quick, and then we'll get back into it. I'll show you what I come up with. So you change the colors and all that stuff. So that's pretty dope when it comes to customizing your Memoji and getting them popping. You know what I mean? So now they even have stuff like that, and you custom somebody out on your Memoji. They go on, they put a body on, you get a body with your Memoji. That's what I'm talking about. So the Memojis, like I said, is probably one of the best features of iOS 13, and definitely a hot feature that I like personally. Another feature of iOS 13 that is pretty decent in my opinion is the silence unknown callers. Alright, so basically I'm going to show you how to get there. You go to settings, and then you scroll down till you get to phone, and then when you go to phone, you go to call blocking and identification, I believe it is. Nope, wrong one. And you go, nope, not that one either. Oh, damn, right here, right in your face. You go to silence unknown callers. So when you go to silence unknown callers, calls from unknown numbers will be silenced, sent to voicemail, and displayed on a recent list. Incoming calls will continue to ring from people in your contacts, recent outgoing calls, and Siri suggestions. Now, there's a good and a bad to that. The good is you can block robocalls, you can block bill collectors, you can block anybody that is not in your contact list. The bad thing about that is any of your people switch their phone number, then they're gonna go straight to voicemail instead of being able to get through because they're not in your contact list. So it's kind of an up and down thing. Could be tweaked, you know what I mean? So not that bad, but I actually like that option. Will I use it? I don't know yet. I'm not going to use it yet, but I could use it in the future. The option to optimize your battery charging is something that a lot of people struggle with, battery life and things of that nature. So if you go to battery and then you go into battery health, right here, you can optimize battery charging. And what that does is it reduces battery aging, and iPhone learns from your daily charging routine, so it can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use it. Now, I turned that feature on, not that I really needed it, but I turned it on at that right now just because there's no need for me not to have it on. So I'm gonna run with that feature and I'm gonna use it. A new feature to iOS 13 that is decent, but it's not where I want it to be per se, is the full page screenshot. Now, previously when you took a screenshot on iOS, it just took a screenshot of what was on the screen. Now you have the ability to take a full page screenshot, but there's a but in there. The but is it's only available in Safari. Me, I don't use Safari. I use Chrome on my iPhone. I use Chrome on everything. I like Chrome's ecosystem. I like how everything connects. I prefer Chrome over Safari, just my personal preference. Now, I'm gonna show you how to use this feature real quick. So you take a screenshot the way you would normally take a screenshot. Bang, just like that. Now you tap this right here, and now you have screen, and then you have full page. So you can tap full page and take a screenshot of the full page and not just right there. So all you do is use this little sidebar over here, and you can scroll up and down that page, and the whole page is screenshot instead of just this one section, the top part of the page that would have normally been the only part that's screenshotted. Now you can edit this from here. You can crop it, you can delete it, you can share it, you can use a marker if you want to highlight something. You can use all these different tools to edit this screenshot. But like I said, it's only available in Safari, which kind of sucks. Now I'm gonna show you what happens when I actually tried it in Chrome. So when I went to Chrome and I tried to screenshot something, boom, screenshot works, and then you tap it like you finna edit it, and you don't get those options to do screen or to do the full page. You know what I mean? You just can crop and stuff like that. You can do the highlight options. You can share it, and you can delete it, but you don't get those same options that you get in Safari. So hopefully in 13.1 or whatever new update that they happen to come out with pretty soon, that they can get rid of, to tweak that and make it to where that's available on Chrome and other operating systems. Other web browsers and stuff like that as well. Another feature that is available in the new iOS 13 is the Photos tab, which they give you a whole bunch of different, well, they give you a new kind of look to it. They, revamped it. So now you have the ability to check years, you can check months, you can check days, and you can do all photos. You dig? So that's the new look, the new feel to photos. And you can also edit portrait mode photos in a little bit more detail. This is a portrait mode photo. You see portrait mode is right there. So if I go to edit right now, then I can change some of these settings down here. I can go to auto. I could change the original. I can, change all of this right here. The filters, I can go and straighten up and crop, or whatever I want to do there. If I scroll down, I can change the exposure, I can change the brilliance, highlights, shadows, contrast, brightness, black point, saturation, vibrance, warmth, tint, sharpness, definition, noise reduction, vignette. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but you can edit your portrait mode photos in a lot more details with this right here. And even change the blurriness, which is something that you could always do, but now you just have more options when you go to edit these photos. Now you have the new Find My app, and it used to be the old Find My iPhone app, but now it's gave it a new look. And what it is that they all right. So what it is they combine two apps, which is, it says two apps become one. Find My Friends and Find My iPhone are now combined into one single app. It has location updates, stay in touch with the people you care about by receiving notifications about their location, and offline finding, which improves the chance of finding your device even when you're not connected to the internet. So that's a good thing. I don't know if it works for AirPods and watches and whatever else, because my youngest son, he lost his AirPods, and when we went to go look for him and use the Find My phone app and stuff like that, because it was connected to it, then they were dead, so it couldn't pick a signal off of it or whatever. But I guess the offline finding kind of uses other iPhones in the area, and they kind of use the beacon on them and kind of hit off of those to see if they can grab a little signal and give you a general location of where your device may be. And now we have the Reminders app. The Reminders app is one of the apps in iOS 13 that got one of the biggest overhauls in this update. I didn't really use Reminders, but I might get into it, depends, I'll check it out, see what it's about. But in the all new Reminders, it has a completely rebuilt app that makes it easier than ever to create and organize reminders. Quick creation, just talk to Siri, or type to the new, tap the new toolbar and create reminders. Siri also suggests reminders found in messages. Easy organization or easy organizing. Use automatic smart lists like today, and flagged or organized by groups, list, or reminders. Now, I'll get into that later on, so I can't really say how good it is. Like I said, I never really use reminders, but you know, we'll see what that's about. And Apple claims that a lot of these apps, that their apps open up 2 times faster. Now let's, check that out. Boom. We got that one. Clock. Boom. YouTube, ESPN. That's slacking right there. And I mean, I have to admit, it is, flying through it. But I never felt like my phone was really sluggish when it came to opening apps anyway. And Apple also claims that Face ID is up to 30% faster than it was. And with that, I can say with that too, that was pretty quick. But I can say with that too, I never really had an issue as far as opening up my phone and it being slow. But that is like, boom, it's like open as soon as you, boom. You know what I mean? It's open. So I can't say if it's faster, because I never really experienced it being slow, you know what I mean? But it definitely seems super fast, so that's always a plus in my book. One of the hottest features of the iOS 13 update is the audio sharing. And what this is you pair 2 sets of AirPods to one iPhone and enjoy the same song or movie along with a friend or whatever. Now, from what I'm hearing, it doesn't have to be just AirPods. You can use Beats and things like that. And then I've even heard you can use any Bluetooth enabled device. All right. Now, I've been trying to use this feature for like 2 days now, and I cannot get it to work. All that I get is it going back and forth. So I have 2 pair of AirPods connected. You see it says Urban Tech Reviews, and then if I open this right here, you'll see Dre's AirPods, which is my son. So if I hit share audio, which is right there, then it'll say share audio, bring another pair of headphones or iPads or whatever they're connected to close to the iPhone. And I've done that. I had it all around here, and I've held the button, I've closed the case, I've opened the case, I've done all type of things to get this to work. And I cannot get this feature to work. Now what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to connect to both of them and give you one control bar for both sets of AirPods. Now, like I said, I haven't been able to get that to work. I can switch back and forth. You see now, that's playing in here. And then if I switch to that one, it plays through the AirPod that I actually have in my ear. But I cannot get it to sync to the share audio for any way. Like I can't get it. Like you open up both cases, like I'm getting nothing. So that's a dope feature that I hope when 13.1 drops, or in the near future, that they're able to fix that feature, because I think that it'll be one of the dopest features that Apple has came up with. Well, actually, that they added to this update. Android users, we already know, because I'm a long-time Android user, that dual audio was already something that you can use on Android devices. But like I said, hopefully it works in the future. But it's Urban Tech Reviews. If this video helped you in any type of way, let me know by clicking that thumbs up. If you want to see more of my reviews, you can do that by clicking the little Android guy in the bottom right hand corner of the screen to keep you subscribed and getting all the content coming from my channel. If you want to be notified when I upload a new review, make sure you click the bell notifications. To follow me on all my social media, make sure you click those links in the description. And we out.
Yo, let don't make this beat, boy.